Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Scituate High School in Scituate, Rhode Island. It is another day of Rhode Island girls volleyball tonight, featuring the 3-1 Scituate Spartans against the 3-4 Shea Raiders. Matt Ellis alongside with you. Tyler Ferreira is our cameraman tonight. Tonight's game is presented by Rhode Island Army National Guard. The Spartans had a auspicious start to the season, having a pause of play due to COVID protocols inside the athletics department that caused them to get their schedule pushed back, but they have come out of the gates burning hard with a 3-1 record. Shea starts the serve, and Illingworth tries to get that, but is just short. Sorry, that's Kelly St. Pierre, actually. Used to seeing Virginia Illingworth in the Libera jersey. Kicked away for a second from Larsh. Larsh diving. And so also as Mia Lucci can't get to it. And a second point pickup for the Shea Raiders. Geiser and Larsh on the floor along with Katoya. And that is Carissa Katoya trying to dive for a ball there. Can't get to it. And a quick 3-0 for Shea. Hit across there by Walsh. Hard dig there and hitting up into the ceiling, unfortunately, was that dig from Kelly St. Pierre. A low ceiling here at Scituate High School. Strong hit on the back line by Katoya, tipped over top by Emma Larsh, and the first point on the board for the Spartans at 1-4. And it sends St. Pierre to the service line. Hard hit. Got stuck on the 3-ball there and unable to get it. We're the Raiders, and so that's going to go for another St. Pierre serve at 2-4. Little misstep on the jump there. 5-2 for the Raiders. Rally scoring in high school volleyball, so every serve or return is an opportunity for point. Does not have to be on the side out. Lucci hit across and a little too far on the hit from Geiser. She had open space. Couldn't get the angle down. 6-2 for the Raiders. Good tap across from Emma LaPlante. Gets the pickup in 3-6. As Sophie Pedro comes into the match. Good serve there by Lucci. Hits up off of the edge of the front line player for Shea. And we're going to end up with 4-6 and Lucci to serve. Short serve there that falls in the midline. 3 hit there, got crossed by the Raiders. LaPlante gets a battle at the net cord, and she comes the better of it. And 5-6 for the Spartans now, and Lucci has a second serve. Good dig there by Lucci. Getting across there was Sophie Pedro, and she was able to cause a miss hit, and we're all knotted at 6. Tapped across. Hard hit there from Geiser. That one's going to get into the ceiling, and it will be point to the Spartans for 7-6 in their first lead of the match. Lucci continues her serve. Dug up from the top, and a hard hit down from LaPlante again. On the nice dig by St. Pierre to get the 3 hit started. 8-6 for the Spartans. Double hit. Nine, 6. Lucci continues her serve here. She's taken them from 3 to 9. That one's going to go short into the net, and another service win. Rolls up, and a little miscommunication there between the two front centers. 11-6. Three hit gets it over. Lucci sets for LaPlante. LaPlante sends one that bounces off of a couple of different Raiders backline players, and a 6-point advantage now for the Spartans at 12-6. Ball controlled in the center. Battle at the center of the net, and both LaPlante and Pedro there to tip it across. Continued service by Lucci. This one's going to fall short on a miscommunication at the front line again. 14-6 for the Spartans. Short there by Lucci as she flexes her arm. Long service. And 7-14 as the Raiders serve. That's going to be a hard hit that goes off of the fingertips of LaPlante, but can't get back across on the 3 hit from Pedro. Madison Geiser driving for it on the back line there, trying to make the save. That one's going to go long, and a point pickup side out for the Spartans at 15-8. Another service win for the Spartans, this time coming from Rhiannon Walsh. That one's going to tip off the fingertips. 17-8. This one's going to go wide on the hit. First service hit after Walsh. 10-point advantage now at 18-8, and Walsh from that right side, left side on the court, looking to close out the set. 3 hit comes across. Good dig by St. Pierre. Sent back across by LaPlante. Battle right there at the net cord. Lucci flips one over. You don't see it better than that. Full arm stretch driving. Service in, battle right there. Dug out from the net cord by Geiser. It was a block, so it's not a double hit, even though the ball did go off of her hands at first. That one's going to go in. LaPlante spikes it down. 20-8. Spartans started this match down 0-4 and have held the Raiders to just 4 points since. St. Pierre set by Lucci, sent back across by Geiser, and they're going to call a double hit. Spartans 5 away from a set victory. St. Pierre gets one that goes right over top. Maybe not entirely what she meant to do, but works in her favor, and it will send LaPlante to the service line. Big hit service by LaPlante goes right into the net on the return. 22 and 3 points from the set. That one's going to drop outside of the line, and it will be another point pickup for LaPlante. 23-9, 2 points from the set. That one's going to go off the fingertips, run away from the back line, and a set point for the Spartans. From 0-4, they've held Shea to just 5 points since. Lucci tapped across there by Larsh. That one's going to fall in. So Shea gets a pickup and holds off. And it's 10-24 with Shea to serve. Can't get to it as Walsh. Lucci pops one up. St. Pierre sends it back over on the 3-ball dropping. They're able to hold it up. Battle at the net cord. Sending it back across there was Pedro. Up ball there for St. Pierre. Hard third hit. It's going to go short. And Shea has gotten themselves back a little bit here to 12-24, splitting the score. That one's down and an ace. Despite the large score difference, neither side has called timeout in this first set. That one's going to hit the net cord. Pulled up by St. Pierre. Sent back across by Geiser. Controlled there by Pedro at the net cord. On the back side, and that will be it. 25-13 and a set win for the Spartans as they lead the match 1-0. You're watching Rhode Island High School Girls Volleyball, presented by Rhode Island Army National Guard on Fans Only Sports Network.
Always ready, always there. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
So we welcome you back inside the broadcast inside Scituate High School. It's the Scituate Spartans and the Shea Raiders. Well, Monday night volleyball. In the last week of the season before what will be a possible playoff, the Spartans sitting at 3-1 in the driver's seat, really controlling their destiny of their season. And they picked up the first set of this match, 25-13. St. Pierre in the libero jersey tonight will get the start for the second set. A wide hit there from the setter for Shea. First point to the Spartans. Hard hit right down the center. Geiser to LaPlante, and she's going to go a little long on that one. Point to the Raiders, side out, and 1-all. Tonight's match on Fans Only Sports Network is brought to you by Rhode Island Army National Guard. There's a hit there from St. Pierre. Cannot get to Lucci. Pick up for the Raiders at 2-1. Dig by Lucci, little too high for the very tall LaPlante. And Shea starting out the way that they did this first set, which then turned completely the way of the Spartans. And it's 4-1 Raiders. St. Pierre, Tolucci. Tapped back across by Walsh, and she kind of deceived the Raiders' front line. 2-4. The Spartans will get the serve. Pedro enters back into the game. That one's going to drop right in for an ace. Mia Lucci has been the serving goddess for the Spartans this evening. That one's going to hit the net cord with just enough. And exactly the way that the Spartans took the second part of the first set, if I can get my words straight. Mia Lucci is trying to do it again here in the second. That one's going to fall a little short. And they pick up to the Raiders at 5-4. Hard hit there from Pedro. Little miscommunication in the midline, and they've got the point victory. 5-all. Sends Rhiannon Walsh to the service line. Strong hit by Walsh. Can't be controlled at the center. Spartans back in the lead at 6-5. A second set pickup would give them a 2-0 lead as an ace from Walsh. Shea would have the service to start the third. As that one's going to go on the opposite side of the wire and smartly held up by Pedro. And the first timeout gets called at 8-5 for the Spartans. You're watching Rhode Island High School Girls Volleyball on Fans Only Sports Network, presented by Army National Guard.
Ready, always there. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Back here at Scituate High School after the timeout. Rhiannon Walsh to continue her service at 8-5. A little miss hit there. A side out point for the Raiders. Bring him to 6-8. Hard serve there. Trying to go on the dive for it was Geiser. Geiser to her knees to dig that one out. Right in front of Walsh was Lucci. Little miscommunication. The back line there. And Shea is knotted this one back at 8-all. Lucci, 3-ball needing, and they can't get it. Miscommunication between St. Pierre and Walsh. Shea back in the lead at 9-8. The second set turning into be a bit of a battle. Geiser. Lucci has to be hit across by St. Pierre. She gets it across. Set for a spike there. On the line and in. 10-8 and a 2-point advantage now for Shea. Miss hit there. She palmed it. 9-10 and LaPlante to the line for service. Big hit by LaPlante, and it goes right off the center. She knots the set at 10. Another hard hit from LaPlante right inside the line. Talk about painting it. That is a picture-perfect ace as she went for the back corner and hit it down on the sideline just about 2 feet before the end line. LaPlante, another serve for the back line there. This time defended by the Raiders. Are going to hit long. I apologize for the scoreboard error. It's actually 12-10. And a little miscommunication there. We'll give the pickup for Shea and send us to 11-12. They've now fixed the scoreboard at 11-12 for the Raiders. Hard hit there from Geiser. It's going to go into the net. And now to 13-11 for the Spartans as Katoya enters in, replacing Pedro. And we'll go to the line for service. Carissa Katoya serving for the first time tonight. Little miss hit there. She got it off the edge of her hand. Short service and 13-12. Spartans on the side out. Now it becomes 12-13 for the Raiders. Short. A side out point pickup for the Spartans to 14-12. And Geiser to serve. That one is short as well. So a couple of service errors on both sides. Sets us at 13-14. Mia Lucci and Rhiannon Walsh have been the two strong servers for the Spartans tonight. And they'll try to pick up more points. There's a 3-ball that's sent back across, defended there by Katoya. That one's going to drop short of the net. So a 2-point lead at 15-13. And to the 6 in the service spot is St. Pierre. Complete mishit there from St. Pierre. She knew it right away. The audible O the moment she hit it. Set by Lucci. Back across hard from Geiser, and she's able to flick it off of the hands of the center line for Shea. 16-14, and again Pedro switches for Katoya as Lucci goes to the line, and Scituate's going to look to go on a run here, potentially to the end of the set. First service from Lucci. That one's going to drop in on a miscommunication on the back line. 15-16 for Shea. And the Spartans will lament a wasted opportunity of a Mia Lucci service run. Lucci on rotation in the front line. Hard hit there from Geiser. Madison Geiser, when she gets in that mid position, the 4 of the 5, look out. Big serve from Walsh. Right at the line. Controlled and sent back across by LaPlante. 3 battle there, trying to get for it was Walsh, and she can't, goes off of her arm. 16-17. As the Raiders look to try to tie the set. Geiser sends one backwards. Lucci 3-ball over. Controlled by St. Pierre. Tapped back by LaPlante to the back line. 3-ball hit. They get it across. Diving for it in the center. And not able to get there was Kaylee St. Pierre. That knots us at 17 in this second set. That one's going to go up into the backboard of the basketball netting. Cause all sorts of confusion for the Spartans' back line. And a lead for the Raiders at 18-17. Long on the service, and they all lay off of it. And we're tied at 18, and LaPlante to the left corner to serve. A miss-hit from LaPlante. 19-18 to Shea. Short on the service there. Sends us to 19 all. Katoya and Pedro switch again, and Katoya comes in to serve. Good service to the corner. Line goes short. And they're going to call a net cord violation. So point to the Raiders as Larsh was deemed too close to the net. And the Raiders now sit 5 points away from the set. That one's going to drop in for an ace. Off of the hands of Lucci, a fingertip, 22-19. Strong service defended there for a second by St. Pierre. Double hit. She juggled the ball. So a big point pickup for Shea at 23-19. 2 from the set. Called there by Katoya, sent back over from Larsh. 3 balls sent across. St. Pierre saves at the line. Lucci Geiser is able to get right to it. And running out of real estate there was Katoya. And set point to the Raiders at 24-19. Long on the service there. Brings us to 20-24. Geiser to serve. As the Spartans will try to save the set. Hard hit from Geiser. Right to the back line. He's going to fall short of the net. Spartans can get to 23. They could put an extension on this set. That one's going to get over top on the tap from Larsh. Timeout, Shea. To the aforementioned point there, sets are 25, but you must win by 2. So Shea sitting at 24 right now would need to win within the next 2 points. The Spartans were to get to 24. It would extend the set until somebody was able to have that 2-point advantage. I'll send Geiser to the line here to try to get the Spartans to 23-24. Hard hit. 3 ball necessary. They're not going to get it. So Geiser gets the Spartans to 23, and now we are in a very interesting situation. Geiser to try to tie. Gets an ace! 24 all, and we're going to play to at least 26. Bonus second set action. Another strong serve by Geiser. They're going to have to go for the 3rd ball here. They get it over. Geiser with a hit on the back line, set by Lucci. Sent back over by Geiser. It's going to be long. Now a chance for Shea to try to close the set here at 25-24. And a timeout called by the Spartans. And we'll take it with them. You're watching Rhode Island High School Volleyball on Fans Only Sports Network, presented by Rhode Island Army National Guard. As we break out of the timeout there. They did not take the full 1 minute to talk it over. And Shea to serve for the ace for the set. That'll give it to them at 26-24, and they have tied this match at 1 apiece. Welcome back inside Scituate High School on Fans Only Sports Network. Check us out at fansonlysports.com. That's fansonly, SPORTZ.com. The Scituate Spartans and the Shea Raiders. Scituate took the first set. Shea took the second one. 25-13 for Scituate in the first, 26-24 for Shea in the second, and Shea to serve to start the third. Geiser tapped by Lucci. Back by Geiser again. Gets it off of the edge of the fingertips of a Shea backline player. And 1-0 for the Spartans to start. They're going to switch and bring LaPlante in for St. Pierre. It's going to send Emma Larsh to the back line for service. Larsh with a low serve gets Shea their first point and 1-all. Short serve there. Brings us 2-1 for the Spartans. Again, Katoya and Pedro switch, and Mia Lucci goes to the back line. Right over the edge of the corner. Bad control there from the back line. Lucci picks up another service point. 3-1. Hard hit by Lucci, dropping ball. And Mia Lucci continues her serving prowess tonight. She's picked up 3 so far in this third set and got the Spartans to 4-1. Lucci again then creates miscommunication on the Scituate front line. I'm sorry, on the Shea front line. And 5-1. Dropping down in just enough space. But they're going to say LaPlante guilty of the violation. So 2-5 to the Raiders. Hard serve there. Lucci can't defend it. And a pickup for the Raiders at 3-5. Wide. Gives a side out. And 6-3 now to the Spartans. The center Rhiannon Walsh, who's been key at the line for the Spartans tonight. Driving serve there. Gets just the edge. And they're going to say it was out. Not touched by the front line on Shea. That one's going to drop in for an ace. And a pick up to 5-6. A line error sends the ball to the Spartans. 7-5 in LaPlante to serve. Gets it right on the edge. Emma LaPlante painting the line once again. Eight 5 for the Spartans. Controlled in the back line, short there, and finally dug out. Lucci sets one up for Larsh. Larsh is able to tap it over, and that's going to get sent long. And the Spartans with a little breathing room, 4 points advantage here at 9-5. Hard hit there from the service from LaPlante. Lucci drives right in, and they're going to call net cord violation. So 10-5 and a timeout. We'll keep it right here, as a few of the timeouts have been quite short. A busy week for the Scituate Spartans volleyball team. They'll be back in action tomorrow night right here on Fans Only Sports Network, 6:30 p.m. against Providence Country Day. And then Thursday night, once again, 6:30 p.m. right here on Fans Only Sports Network against Paul Cuffey. That game officially listed as a road game for the Spartans, yet will be played right here at Scituate High School. So a rare road home match for the Spartans. LaPlante to serve. Drives one right through the center line. Across and cannot be picked up by LaPlante. Side out and 6-10 for the Raiders as they'll look to try to climb back into this set. Scituate looking to regain their lead in this match. They won the first set 25-13, and driving for it towards the back line was Kaylee St. Pierre, and out of the gymnasium too. St. Pierre, Pedro. Larsh gets to it first. And on the opposite side of the antenna, Katoya and Pedro switch again to send Katoya to the service line at 11-7. This set looking a little bit more like how the first set did for the Spartans. That one's going to go back, and it's a 3-ball, so they've got to get it across. They cannot. So point pick up there on the service from Katoya. Tapped back across by Larsh. Larsh again. Third time by Larsh is the charm. They're going to call a net violation. It's going to be a point for Shea, an 8-12. Excuse me. Hard hit. Dug out of the center by Katoya. Sent back across, and a dropping ball from Madison Geisner. Geisner goes to the service line. Not seeing Libby Dumas tonight. No Virginia Illingworth. tipped ball there. And it's actually a 15-8 lead for the Spartans. Short bench for the Spartans tonight on this Patriots Day evening. Not able to control it there was Katoya on the back line. Felt a little weird having Patriots Day and no Boston Marathon today. Did not expect that one. They're going to run it in October. All things being in COVID that we still are. Red Sox did still have their traditional 11 a.m. first pitch and went on to destroy the Chicago White Sox this afternoon. Side out 16-10 in St. Pierre. Set to serve. And she hits that one off of the heel of her hand. And once again, audibly in frustration. High serve dug up there from the center of the court by Geiser. 3-ball that gets over and comes in. (11-16) for the Raiders. Trying to get back into this second set. That one's going to go in right in front of St. Pierre. It's just a 4-point differential now. Geiser sends one high. 3-ball, having to try to get it from the back line, and they cannot. And the gap was 5 at one point, closing quickly for the Spartans. Blocked ball there, falls in between Lucci and Walsh. Short as it hits the net cord. And they'll switch Katoya and Pedro again. So you go to 17-14 and Lucci to serve. Big spike from Emma LaPlante. To 18-14. And a second serve from Lucci. Gets it to drop it, and Emma LaPlante again. And she's going to get called for a net cord violation. So 15-18. 3-ball from St. Pierre gets over. Diving for it and getting one is Geiser, and she's able to make it drop. Side out 19-15. And Rhiannon Walsh. Hard hit to the back line. All sorts of issues there for the Raiders. And the Spartans 5 points from the set with a 5-point lead and looking to go up 2-1. They would have serve to start the fourth. Big hit again from Walsh. Creates a service ace. 21-15 and 4 points from the set. That one's going to go short. Another big serve from Walsh for hit on the 3 ball, and trying to go for it was St. Pierre. (16-22) on the side out to Shea. Short. And that will be in the Spartans' favor as they'll pick up the side out point. 23-16, needing 2 to close the set. Emma LaPlante on the service line. LaPlante hits wide. And they switch out LaPlante with St. Pierre. Hit off the edge of the hands of Rhiannon Walsh. 18-23. Geiser to Lucci. Sent back over by Geiser hard. And trying to get away from a double hit there. And instead on the 3 ball, can't get it on the other side of the net. 24-18 for the Spartans. Katoya comes in with a chance to serve at set point. An ace service by Katoya to 25-18 and 2-1 for the Spartans. You're watching Rhode Island High School Girls Volleyball on Fans Only Sports Network, presented by Rhode Island Army National Guard.
Always ready, always there. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Welcome back inside Scituate High School. The Scituate Spartans leading the Shea Raiders 2-1. Set 3 about to get underway as they were setting the ball to Madison Geiser for service, and it hit right off of the side of Sophie Pedro standing at the line. Matt Jellis in the broadcast booth here. Tyler Ferrer, our cameraman tonight. And Geiser to serve to start the fourth. And a foot fault from Geiser. Auspicious way to begin the proceedings. 1-0 to the Raiders. Short service there will send the ball back to the Spartans at 1-1. LaPlante comes in replacing Larsh and sends St. Pierre to the line. And this one gets just over the net cord. Kaylee St. Pierre, who had a few service errors, thought she had another one, and instead it just sneaks its way over the net cord for 2-1. That one will go short and will be knotted at 2. Short service again. And we start the way that we started the third set with a few service error trades, but Mia Lucci, who's been strong at the service line all night tonight, will now have the ball. Over but wide. And a point pickup for the Spartans, and they stretch to 4-2. Advantage will be key in this fourth set. Lucci goes short. And a side out to 3-4. Geiser tries to go for one at the line. Can't get to it. We're all knotted at 4. Short service there. Side out and a point pickup for the Spartans at 5-4. Rhiannon Walsh to serve. Hard hit by Walsh, goes right to the back line. 3-ball that they're going to need to get. Miscommunication there on the back line. Spartans have their 2-point advantage back at 6-4. Walsh shifting to the left side. Comes right down the center. 3-ball that gets pinged across. St. Pierre had one that came right back. Geiser there on some miscommunication and gets it to come in her favor. Seven, 4 Spartans. 3 points, largest lead of the set. Long on the return on the 3-ball. 8-4 and a chance here for the Spartans to start to pull away. A running ball from Walsh. this fourth set for the Spartans looking a lot like the first did. A double hit to 10-4. Ace from Walsh. So Rhiannon Walsh having a service run, as did Mialucci. That one a little short. Into 5-11 for the Raiders. They're going to call it in. It's 6-11 for the Raiders. Second serve. Miss hit there by St. Pierre. Sent Geiser running for it. 7-11. LaPlante tries to go for a spike, can't get it over the net cord. And another point pickup for the Raiders at 8-11. They try to climb back into this fourth set. Best of 5. Fifth set, should we get there, is a sudden death set of sorts. First to 15. The 2 rules still in play would get the win. Shea serves at 9-11. Right in front and off of the fingertips of St. Pierre. A service ace. Brings us to 10-11. The Raiders trying to flip the script from what started off looking like it was going to be a dominant run for the Spartans, the way they took the first set, 25-13. Miscommunication there on the corner. We're all knotted at 11. Geiser to Lucci. Geiser goes again, and it's wide. And the Raiders have come back to take the lead in this set, 12-11. St. Pierre for the dig. Sent back across, and getting the drop was Sophie Pedro. So 12-all as Emma Larsh enters back in. And Emma LaPlante goes to the service line. Right to the back line. Set 3 ball necessary. They've got to go across. Miscommunication between the 1 and the 2. (13-12) for the Spartans. Second serve from LaPlante. Driving to the back line again. At the net cord and can't get it across. Back to a 2-point advantage for the Spartans at 14-12. LaPlante trying to create a larger advantage. Bring the Spartans closer to close. That one's going to go short, but a double hit And timeout called by Shea at 15-12. You're watching Rhode Island High School Girls Volleyball on Fans Only Sports Network, presented by Rhode Island Army National Guard.
Always ready, always there. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Back inside Scituate High School, Spartans leading 2-1 in the match. 15-12 on the set, with Emma LaPlante continuing service after the timeout. Long hit from LaPlante. He's side out point for the Raiders at 13-15. Geiser, Lucci. Sent back across on the 3-ball there from Walsh. Digging for it there and not able to get it out of the net was Lucci. 14-15. Geiser sends one up. Lucci sets back to Geiser. Tipped at the net cord. It's going to drop in. We're knotted at 15. Short. A switch between Katoya and Pedro again as Katoya goes to the service line at 16-15. Set right for a 3-ball. Geiser hits one hard. Nothing you're going to do about that. Madison Geiser drove it right into the back line. Katoya. Double hit. They pick up there at 18-15. Short, so a side out and a pickup for the Raiders at 16-18. 2-point advantage still for the Spartans is a benefit to them as they look to close out this fourth set and the match. Short to 19-16 for the Spartans. Madison Geiser to the service line. Inching ever so closely. Three-ball across. Gets right inside the line. (17-19) for the Raiders. Raiders need to win to even and send it to a fifth set. Tapped by Lucci. Sent across by Larsh. 3-ball. Needing to get back across. Dug up by Geiser. Lucci. Geiser again can't get it up over the net this time. 18-19. Right into the center for Katoya. Back across at the net cord. A little miscommunication there in the midline. Big side out point pickup for the Spartans. 20-18. And Larsh to the line for service. Three ball that needs to come across. Goes into the net cord. 21-18. Time out by Shea as the Spartans sit 4 points from the match. Spartans volleyball back in action tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. right here on Fans Only Sports Network against Providence Country Day. Thursday night, 6:30 p.m. Spartans volleyball once again against Paul Coffey. That will be their final match of the regular season. Both matches 6:30 p.m. right here on Fans Only Sports Network. That's Fans Only Sports, SPRTZ.com. LaPlante right at the line, and this time she's not called for a net cord violation. 22-18, 3 points from the match. Larsh continues to serve. To the back line. Three ball that they need to get across. They do. Set back up by Lucci for LaPlante, who gets it across. And a net violation this time on Shea. 23-18. 2 from the match. Fault there by Larsh. Second serve goes to the back line. Miscommunication on the back line. 24-18 and a set point, match point for Emma Larsh and the Scituate Spartans. Larsh gets one to drop right across. Lucci and LaPlante can't get to it. Side out. 19-24, still on match point for the Spartans. Rally scoring in volleyball so they can pick it up even on service. Lucci. Geiser drives one. They've got it! 25-19, 3-1 on the match, and the Spartans are off to a 4-1 record. For Tyler Ferreira and everyone at Fans Only Sports Network, we'll see you right back here tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. Scituate Spartans, Providence Country Day. Till then, take care and have a great evening.